Hey y'all. Say hello if you're out there. Look like YouTube is taking this sweet time coming up. Hey Flocka, Desiree. It's gonna be a quick show today because y'all know that I have roll in at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hey Robin, Josiah. I love the name Josiah, by the way. Hey Kenny. Hey Dr. C from NYC. Hey TJ, Terrence. Stacy, Calistine, Malcolm. Thank you. It says great show yesterday. Susan. This is like a gray. I'm gonna have to change before rolling, but I just threw a shirt on because I just got through doing my hair. We're halfway doing it. Let's see. Hey, Tiffany, Stella. Thank you. That's right. Said the hair is good. Thank you. I'm trimming it, y'all. It's so hard for me to get rid of my inches, chair. I'll be trimming, and I'll be like, you can't even see nothing that I cut off. But the Lord is still working on me with these scissors. Hey, Stella, Tiffany, Shantae, Tony, Golda, Jackie, Blessed for Life, H. Yes, I wish I would have been able to do the interview I did yesterday at my regular time because that's what time everybody's used to seeing me. But, Haley is booked and busy, y'all. And she had she has her things that she's participating in. And so I said, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to push it up because it's more important to hear from you than to be at 5 p.m. So, yes. Hey, Mrs. White, Michael, Cheryl, Jordana, AK, Jason, TJ, AK, Lou, the 33. He says, I'm over Joe in his comments. Yeah, let me start off there. Y'all talk. Listen, this is a relatively open forum for the next 27 minutes or 3 minutes, however many minutes. So whatever y'all want to talk about, put it in the comments, and then I'm gonna read through and I'm gonna respond to it as I see it. But let's talk about Joe. Okay, so Joe sat up there and said that unlike the Black community with few exceptions, the Latino community is does not, they think different, they have different ideas and they have different ideologies and they have different attitudes. And I pointed out that that's not true. Let's be clear, Black people are not monolithic. Now, I don't know why I have to say this to you because it should be self-evident by now. But I'm not no shoe shining, boot licking, step and fetch it, yes, massa coon ass bitch. If that's what you're looking for, this ain't the place for you. I don't owe fealty to Joe Biden. I don't owe it to him and I don't owe it to the country to not tell the motherfucker that Black people are not monolithic. Now, if y'all want to step and fetch it and tap dance for Joe, go coon on your own page. I'm not bothering you. But as far as me and my page and what comes out of my mouth, I don't do the coon shit. If you're concerned about Joe's comments having an issue with the electorate, then you'd be wise to encourage him to not say stupid shit. That's what will make more fucking sense instead of sitting up there and get all bent out of shape because I pointed out Black people are not monolithic. I'm not arguing with anybody, including Black people, about the humanity of Black people. We're not robots programmed. Okay, the Blacks, okay, let's program them with the same motherfucking code. The Blacks all over here. But then everybody else, and we got to figure out what they want. What do we want? What do you want? Okay, if you're Hispanic, what do you want? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? But when it comes to our Black motherfucking asses, fuck us. We all think the same. No, we don't. I'm not arguing with you about that. If you don't see that, then, well, bye. I said what I said. Y'all motherfuckers sat up there and dragged Ted Cruz punk ass, or who was it, Marco Rubio punk ass, for posting Elijah Cummings when he met John Lewis. See, I said, we don't all look alike. We don't all look alike. But then when Joe Biden sit up there and says that we all think alike, that's not a problem. Like I said, I don't do the step and fetch it shit. Joe Biden is gonna have to win by not saying racist shit. Sorry. That's my very, very low bar for him. Child, we can't even ask for that. So be clear. Don't come over here with that bullshit. I'm not entertaining it. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it or not. There's plenty of people that will tap dance for Joe. I'm not that bitch. And never will be. Y'all, like I said, hold motherfuckers accountable instead of sitting up there making excuses. You don't have to make excuses for everything. You know, if Kamala said some stupid shit, you know what I would be over here doing? Being quiet as fuck. I wouldn't even say shit, or I would be like, Kamala, get your motherfucking shit together. Those are my two options. But what you would not find me is under everybody's fucking page talking about, oh my God, no, don't say that. When Kamala did some shit some people didn't like that wasn't in my lane, I just minded my fucking business that day. I would kept scrolling that day. Some of y'all should learn to do that fucking lesson. Anyways, okay, I've had enough. I've had enough to say about that. Let me move on. Let's see. Who did I miss? Hey, Lou. Okay, I already said. Robin, Billy, Monica, Lisa, Elizabeth, MD Turk, Anna. Thank you. Hey, Tavia, Cheryl. Kenny says it's pressed to the gauze. Oh, yes, thank you. Talking about my hair. Champ says, I love the show with Haley yesterday. It was uplifting. Thank you. I know. I'm still so uplifted by it. I'm still so uplifted by Haley. I'm telling y'all, I interviewed a future president. That girl's going places. She is a star. She's everything. I mean, she's probably one of the most impressive young ladies I've ever met in my whole life, okay? I thought I was smart, and I thought I was important, and I thought I was special when I was 17, child, but I did not have my act together like Miss Haley. Hey, S. Grave and Sophia, Leon, Samuel. Shantae says, my AG is the bomb. Yes, shout out to Tish James. Going after the NRA. Listen, it takes a black woman to get shit done. Point blank and the period. The presidents haven't done it. The Congress hasn't done it. The governors haven't done it. But Tish James is on that ass. And I just love, I'm just here for her. I'm here for her energy. She's fearless. She is fearless. I said from jump, I would love to see Kamala Harris as president and Tish James as AG. Now, Kamala ain't gonna be president right now, so I'll say Kamala for vice president, Tish James as AG. Or, if Tish James wants to run for governor or something like that, if she wants to run for president one day, I would support her because Tish James is that chick. Okay? Yes. Black woman lead. Pam. Hey, Pam. Let's see. Our Attorney General, came through against the NRA. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Okay. Everybody's saying that, everybody was saying that Haley's interview was inspiring. Shout out to Cori Bush. Theater33 says, shout out to Cori Bush for her win. Black woman not stopping. Yeah, shout out to her. I know it was a lot of, people, part of the problem is the Bernie motherfuckers, they always want to be bringing up K-Hive and shit, and the K-Hive, of course, will rise to the occasion. I'm for a black woman winning. Cori, she said some shady shit about Kamala, and she didn't have the for black woman energy towards Kamala. But, I keep my energy the same. I don't sit up there and dog out black women like other motherfuckers do. And so I'm for her having an historic victory that makes her poised to be the first black woman from the state of Missouri to go to Congress, the U.S. Congress. So shout out to her. She has, a great biography, and y'all got on her ass enough to delete those tweets about Kamala. So it is what it is with that. But I would really like to get out of the whole faction thing, because I'm not a cliquish kind of person. I've never been that girl. Okay, I'm K-Hive, don't get me wrong. I'm a Kamala supporter, don't get me wrong, unequivocally. But all this other little cliquish shit that come along with it, I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? The tattletelling and oh, well, this person is saying something and that reflects on me. Don't nobody reflect on me but my motherfucking self. I speak for myself. Nobody speaks for me. And I don't speak for no motherfucking body else unless they choose to say she speaks for me. So, I don't want to be sitting up here going back and forth with fucking Warrenistas and Bernie bros and shit. Sometimes I gotta go back and forth with motherfucking K-High. I don't want to do that because I'm grown. So, Well, Corey, congratulations. And I mean that completely unequivocally. Congratulations. I'm here for every black woman that won on Tuesday, that won their primaries. I'm here for it. And if you are a black woman and maybe you've hated on another black woman, then hopefully you get your motherfucking act together and you learn what supporting black women looks like. But it was a lot of my African American energy, though. It was a lot of my African American energy towards her. I personally wouldn't appreciate somebody being like, oh, I support that black woman. But meanwhile, they dog out 99.99% of other black women. Yeah. These progressives ain't shit. Anyways, okay. Let me see. Hey, Derek, Lonnie, Zalis. I don't know if I said that. Tasha. Let's see. Oh, I like what Desiree has to say. She said that interview was great, talking about Haley, and shows the power of strong black mothers, right, raising their babies. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Hey, Courtney. Hey, Pamplin. Let's see. Hey, Ruby. Adrian. Thanks, girl. Let's see. Sophia says, once again, Biden is showing his true colors. Yeah, he's 8 years old. He's a 78-year-old white man. Hit the like button, please. Yes, nobody liked my video yesterday with Haley. It was such a great interview, and I got like 18 likes. So y'all go back and like the interview from yesterday, too. Shit. Because that was a good-ass interview, and I love Haley. I want her to get some shine. Pam says the ridiculousness of guest comments on Roland's last show. I'll be honest, I didn't watch it. I had a very busy day yesterday. Joe needs to stop putting his foot in his mouth. Right. Hello? I don't think that's asking too much. Any other demographic would ask for that. I don't know why black motherfuckers always scared and shit like we still on a fucking plantation. We celebrating today 55 years of the Voting Rights Act, and you motherfuckers still act like you goddamn on the plantation sometimes. Like you can't say nothing to a white man. Child? What's wrong with y'all? Charles says this is why Biden needs a black woman VP who can articulate complicated ideas around race and racism. Yes, cultural competency is what I call it. If you think that black people are monolithic versus understanding that black people overwhelmingly vote Democratic, despite the fact that there are a number of issues that any black person might not agree with, but we have no choice but for our own survival. Vote for Democrats is not a cosign for Democrats like that. It's called what the fuck, who else we gonna vote for? That's why some motherfuckers just don't even vote. Anyways, do better. I'm not gonna stop saying that. Do better. Let's see. H says, yes, black people made him. We don't gotta praise everything. And he has a name commonly, yeah, right. Hello. It shows his lack of understanding and taking black voters for granted. Yeah, I agree. That's just what I think. I know what he's saying is that black people vote monolithically. But that's still not, don't put us out there like that. Don't put us out there like that. Because I need you to understand why that is. And you don't seem to understand why that is. Didn't he say, if you don't vote for me, you not black? See, that's the kind of shit. This a pattern. I'm worried that his inner circle is very white-centric. It is. They've already reported that. You saw how today he confirmed what Chris Dodd said. And he was just like, well, he didn't say that to the press. He said it offline. Okay, that makes it okay. That your motherfucking co-chair is out there trashing a leading candidate? That's why when I said I hold you personally responsible, I meant that. And I was right. Because you can see from Joe that he don't seem to have a problem with how things are going. Which bothers some. But I didn't vote for Joe like, oh, okay, Joe is going to be the guy that has the great strategy that understands the blacks. It's gonna look out for the blacks. So that was y'all who did that shit. I didn't have a choice, motherfucker. Nobody was in the race by the time it got to me. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. I've gotten too many people now that I can't say hi to everybody, but I'm seeing y'all and I'm saying hey back, hey back, hey back. Let's see. Anything else? What else y'all talking about? Kamala in the Senate today. Yes, the Kamala put her foot up motherfucking punk ass Chad Wolf's ass. The way he thought he was gonna talk over her, and she said, "I would advise you, sir." You saw how her voice raised. She stopped his motherfucking dead ass in his tracks. Okay, she said, "No, bitch, not today, Satan. You don't talk over me. You don't talk over me." So I love that. I love that. And I also appreciate, what always amazes me about Kamala is that she thinks about things that a lot of people don't think about. You know what I'm saying? People, a lot of times, they use these hearings for gotcha moments and to kind of grandstand. But I always find that Kamala asks probing questions that are things that not everybody's really asking about. So I really appreciate that she asked about pregnant women. She asked about, or have medical experts been consulted in terms of using this tear gas and things like that. I mean, y'all might not remember, but remember when Trump bombed? Where do you drop a bomb on? I want to say maybe Afghanistan, the mother of bombs. Remember that? Was it Afghanistan? And he said, oh, it was because some tear gassing occurred, or Pakistan. It was one of those. Y'all gonna have to remind me. I'm sorry. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was, we this country, Trump drops bombs on other countries for tear gassing people, for using chemical agents against people. But then you tear gassing motherfuckers in the street of United States. It's crazy. Julie says, who is coaching Joe? Even Trump is running with the latest mess. That's all I'm saying. The fuck? Y'all think, okay, so if I don't say it, then that means nobody gonna hear. Okay, that's fine. It's not gonna be in the ad? Okay, that's fine. Kamala and AOC environmental justice. Why are some saying it's timing suspicious? I don't know. I'm like, okay, have y'all motherfuckers not been paying attention? Because Kamala and AOC have worked together on multiple bills before. This is not their first legislation together. So, what I've seen today, thank you, Leon, for bringing that up, is this Columbusing of Kamala's record and trying to give Bernie Sanders or any other white motherfuckers credit for Kamala being a progressive. Kamala's always been progressive. Kamala is not sounding like Bernie. Kamala is sounding like fucking Kamala. Okay? Just because y'all motherfuckers had a vested interest in sitting up there and gaslighting about her record and her proposals and diminishing them or not covering them doesn't mean that she's doing anything different than what she has been doing. She's always been doing environmental justice. She's always had progressive economic solutions and actual legislation, unlike even Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, because when they had the anti-poverty bills that were ranked, there was no Elizabeth Warren bill. There was no Bernie Sanders bill. It was motherfucking Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, Sherrod Brown, okay, on the Senate side. It was their bills that were, and Michael Bennet, that's another one, okay? Where was Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren's bills at? Or even Jeff Murphy? So, or Ed Murphy, whatever the fuck, the motherfucker who's the most progressive person in the Senate. So don't sit up there. This is what they always try to do. They diminish you as a black woman, and then when they are willing to acknowledge you, they always got to put the asterisk there. Like, well, it was a black person that influenced you. Kamala's mentor was Ron Dellums when she was coming up, who founded the CBC. So Kamala ain't taking cues from no motherfucking Bernie Sanders in terms of being progressive. She always been doing her own shit. Don't do that. Now, what I don't like about AOC is AOC, try to be on the slide and try to, AOC, she's clever in that way, and now she, she, what is it called, collaborates with this person, collaborates with that person, but she likes to broadcast it to the world when she collaborates with Elizabeth Warren, but when she collaborates with Kamala Harris, she ain't really put it out there like that. So I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Now I bet if Kamala Harris becomes VP, that energy will fucking switch up, but I don't trust her for that reason. I want to see the same energy. How is it the fuck that you work for a whole year on something with Kamala Harris's Senate office, and all you do is retweet, or she has her official congressional account put a tweet on there. So that made me side eye the fuck out of AOC. That's why I said thank you, Kamala. When AOC will like to sit up there and give Kamala her credit and own her collaborative relationship, which Kamala is very gracious in working with AOC. She could work with anybody. I know for a fact a lot of people are knocking down her door to try to work with her. So she could pick anybody to work with. Don't get it twisted. So she graciously worked with AOC, and AOC act like she can't even say boo. Anyways, let me see. I only got a couple more minutes. Let me. What? Oh, Rob Reich, stupid ass tweet about Warren being a warrior for racial justice. You know, white people, they go that white math. White people think that a racial justice warrior is a white woman who's had an interest in black people for the past 3 years of her 71-year fucking life. If y'all don't knock it the fuck off, just say you don't give a fuck about racial shit. Don't throw the racial stuff in there. That's why I get to dragging. Susan Rice isn't even advocating for Biden on Twitter or anywhere. I don't really see her pumping up Biden like that, but I don't know. Apparently it's still working for her because she in the final two. Reportedly. She's in the final two. I didn't appreciate her little funky ass comments though about ambition. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, I don't attack black women, but that really rubbed me the wrong fucking way, Susan Rice. So I can tell you this: if her ass is the motherfucking pig, I'm gonna be like this. I ain't gonna have shit for her because to me, when there's a whole chorus of motherfuckers talking about ambition is good and we want ambitious people, and then here your motherfucking ass come out and talk about you're not personally ambitious, which is bullshit because your ass was gonna run for the Senate, but you decided not to because you didn't want to move. You don't want to do the work of getting elected. You'd rather get handpicked. So that's easier. And it is easier. That's a good strategy. But don't sit up there and say your motherfucking ass ain't goddamn ambitious. Well, you doing interviews and shit and you shilling a book and you trying to become VP, girl. That don't add up to me. So, I always congratulate black women for their success. Hey, Felicia. But as far as me going to bat for her, not after that comment. No, thank you. You are your own girl. Go have Chris Dodd motherfucking ass, since that's your audience. Since that's your target audience. Go have Chris Dodd motherfucking ass sit up there and defend you from all the bullshit that's coming. Because I ain't gonna have time for it. I'm gonna be fucking retired. And yes, y'all can clip this. You can say, well, she don't really support black women. She just support Kamala. I don't give a fuck. I support black women. I support Kamala. But what I don't support, I'm not going to go to bat for your motherfucking ass. When you sitting up there and you piling on, or you trying to join the opposite team, then I ain't got nothing for you. That's just the way I roll. I don't give a fuck. Let's see. What else y'all talking about? I only got a couple more minutes. They're worried about Kamala's power outshining Biden. That's not hard for anybody to outshine, be clear. Let's see. Okay, I gotta scroll down. Y'all dragging AOC. I don't even have time to repeat all y'all comments, but Leon says Reese be catching the small details many miss. I'll be on people. I pay attention because You know, people be trying to play motherfuckers, and I peep all the game. I have a high level of discernment. Okay? That's how you stay out of some bullshit, is you have discernment. And so I see how people maneuver. I see the inconsistencies and how people operate, you know. So when I peep some shit, then I'm like, stay over there with that. So yeah, I pay attention. I don't comment on everything, but I do pay attention to how people operate. Lauren Underwood. Yes, shout out to Lauren Underwood. She is quality. She's the bomb. I love her. And Lauren Underwood keep it real too. She keep it real too, but she know how to operate and maneuver in this environment. So I'm all for her. There's a comment. I'm not even giving none of these people airtime. I'm not even gonna talk about nobody by name who is the ops. So yeah. I don't want a VP that isn't ambitious, right, Lisa? I agree. Who the fuck wants that? Why would anybody want to fucking sit up there and say I'm not ambitious? That's embarrassing. That's debasing yourself. Don't debase yourself. You don't even have to do that. Nobody was even asking you about whether you're ambitious or not. So don't debase yourself. That's not asking too much, girl. Have some fucking integrity and some dignity. If Tish James goes for another cop, are white people gonna call her a cop too? Yeah. Or if she goes for another job, of course they will. And guess what? I'll be fighting motherfuckers over Tish James too. I will be doing that too. How are you feeling about these black blue checks deleting their Kamala bash on tweets? I'm not surprised. I said when Kamala dropped out, I said everybody screenshot all they bullshit. So, you know, it's all a grift. It's all a fucking game to them. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't surprise me that people are trying to cover their tracks. But I remember, the North remembers. So I will be not that bitch. I'm going to be hating all you bitches out there. If you see me in a room and you know you talk shit about Kamala, and you trying to get close to Kamala, you think I'm not going to whisper to somebody? Not that bitch. I will. I don't have a problem with it. Trust and believe that. But y'all motherfuckers do be dragging the hell out of people. God damn. Even when a motherfucker compliment Kamala, even if a motherfucker is saying something nice, y'all still be dragging them. Can y'all lay out people a little bit? I'm not out there to police people, but fuck, I can take a motherfucking compliment. Jeez. Chill. I ain't saying I'm gonna give out a fucking cookie for a motherfucker saying some evident shit. But the way y'all drag motherfuckers, even when they are complimenting Kamala, I be like, okay, y'all couldn't let the bitch live in one tweet. Drag the bitch on the next tweet. Y'all can't do that. The fuck? Y'all just gonna drag everybody, huh? I drag people all the time, but I do let people live one tweet. I'm a tweet by tweet basis. That's how I motherfucking operate. If you don't need to be dragged this tweet, then I'll let your ass be great. If you need to be dragged this tweet, then I'll drag the fuck out of you. But god damn. So, but like I said, I'm not here to police people. Whatever the fuck you want to do, go ahead and do whatever makes you feel better. But as for me and what I do, I'm not gonna sit up there and drag a motherfucker that's being complimentary to Kamala unless it's a sneak diss part of it. You know, when you start to put shit up in there like, oh, well, it's great that Kamala finally, or if you put them little qualifiers in there that are inaccurate, then you got to get dragged. Okay? But as far as other people, if you could just give a straight up compliment, like, you know, somebody's pointing out Charlotte Clymer. I'm pretty sure I dragged her before over Kamala. But she had had a tweet thread today that was helpful. Okay, her audience, if her audience sees something that, you know, when a white woman says it, it holds more weight than when my black ass says it, then okay, thanks, girl. I didn't say thank you to her. Be clear. I didn't say that. I don't thank motherfuckers for doing the same shit that we all been fucking doing for 19 months now. But I'm gonna take the win for Kamala. Okay, I'm like, yeah, see, it's somebody that's not us that's saying this shit. That's just how I operate. But now y'all do y'all. If y'all want to sit up there and drag people, I'm not a motherfucking Twitter moderator. I don't get paid to do the shit. All I'm saying is, can you let motherfuckers live every now and again? But on that note, I gotta go because I'm gonna be on the roll in at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I gotta put some mascara on, Chad. I gotta put some eyeliner on, and I gotta change out of this super casual ass shirt. But it's been fun hanging with y'all. Don't forget to like this video on Twitter. I mean, on YouTube. Like the video on YouTube. Like it on Twitter and Facebook if you're watching it on there too. And I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. Bye, y'all.